All right, we're gonna try and do the rat trap. So if you want to, you can start with the mouse trap. The mouse trap is smaller. And the key here with both the mouse trap and the rat trap are the springs. So if you look closely, there's a little tiny spring that goes across, and that's how you can set the trap. So this one, if you bring it down, you'll see it's right here on the side. It's this little piece, this little metal piece is this part of the spring. So that's actually going to go over top. And the mouse trap is a little trickier to work with, but that's going to go over top. See how it's over top now? So when I pull it, that's what's going to give its spring, its tension. Now setting the mouse trap, you have to pull this piece back, and then this piece is going to fit right inside there. Okay. And you can get that set up and have somebody set it off. Ooh, that's scary. And then you bring out the big kahuna, the rat trap. Okay. Same thing with the rat trap. This one has no tension right now. Okay. But when you bring it down to where like the bait switch is, you just bring that down and you'll see these two springs. There's 1 and 2. You don't need to set both of them because it can really hurt you if something were to happen. So just do one of the springs. So you bring that down and then you just take that, lift it, and just bring it over. So that's what's going to create the tension, okay? It's going to be very loud. So when you're setting it, you bring that back. You're going to bring this piece up and over, and it's going to fit right into this little metal groove, okay? And what keeps it there is the tension from this bar. Okay, so you have to be very careful when you're setting it. Try and keep your hands away from the middle of it. Keep your hands towards the outside when you're setting it. And then again, you can have somebody set it off. Oh, you know, ooh. Here, I'll use my book here. Woo! Okay, so when you're doing the trick, when you're talking about, oh, you know, this is scary, blah, 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 you're going to take that spring off so it can't hurt anybody. And you're going to ask a volunteer. You don't have to ask or tell them what they're going to do yet, but you can ask for a volunteer, and then you're going to tell them, hey, can you set off this trap but use your finger? Okay, so there's no way that they can get hurt because the way that you're going to set it is without the spring. So no springs on it. You're going to bring it down, and you're going to place your thumb, okay? That's going to act as the tension to hold up this bar so that it looks like it's set. Your thumb's going to stick up, and you're going to place this bar on top of your thumb, but you have to kind of press up using your thumb so that you have some kind of tension on the bar. Otherwise, when you're setting it, it's just going to flop. See, without the thumb, it's just flopping around. So your thumb's going to stay underneath. When you have this piece, it's going to press down on the bar, but your thumb is underneath, so it's going to keep some tension. Okay, so I'm almost like pressing up on my thumb on this bar. So it might hurt a little bit, but you don't have to keep it there for that long. So as you're holding it, it just looks like it's set. Hey, do you want to, you know, try and set it off using your finger? But you don't pull your finger away. And here's the thing, you're gonna trust me, all right? I promise you will not get hurt. If you set this off using your finger, I promise that you will not get hurt, okay? And then if they do it, and that's a great way of talking about faith, right? You just trusted me to put your finger on here, and you had to put faith in my words. So for us, you know, what do you put your faith and trust in? It's a good conversation, and maybe you're not going to go straight to the gospel with this one, but it's a good conversation starter to talk about what do they believe, what do they put their faith in. And honestly, we put our faith in things all the time throughout our life, throughout our regular days. And for us, we put our faith in God and in His Word, right? Which is the Holy Bible. That we put our faith and trust in God's word and what it says because we believe it to be true. Actually, it's absolute truth. That we live our life by it because we know that God's word is true based on Christ's death and resurrection. And that's kind of the crux of why we know that it's true. The history behind it, right? There's a lot of facts and evidence, and the history behind it is all true. But also we know the biggest part of that is because Jesus came back to life. If he never came back to life, then the Bible and our faith would be futile, that it would be meaningless without the resurrection. So that's what we believe. We believe that the Bible is relative for us today, that it's not just an old book, but it's timeless, and the truths that are in his word are truths for us to live by today. So I hope that helps you.